Hey, what's happening, y'all? Robert here. I'm back again, and I wanted to talk about something that's very important to me that I've been wanting to talk to you about for a long time. And I just haven't. No big deal. But anyhow, it's the concept of digital imaging. Okay, it's the concept of digital pictures. Um, I just don't believe they exist. Okay, until you print your picture in the digital age, it doesn't exist. It's a figment of your and your computer's imagination, and it's very important to even if you don't believe that, just hear me say it. Okay, because check it out. If you shoot a picture and for any reason, let's say you just erase it, never happened. It's like it never happened. Okay, if you don't choose to erase it and somehow the gods choose to erase your picture by messing up your memory card or by shutting down your hard drive or whatever, or crashing your computer, those pictures never existed. It's sad to think that all your memories, all your jobs, all the stuff that you've been working on, all the fine tuning of your pictures and putting them on Photoshop and doing all this and making all this art and doing all this stuff, it doesn't exist until you print it. Okay, it's just a theory until you print it. Okay, because once you print it, then it's there for reals in real life. It's very important to know that it's just a bunch of numbers. It's just a bunch of numbers and doodads, and it doesn't happen until you print it. Okay, you get your picture, you shoot your picture, and this image is put onto a memory card. Okay, so you have a memory card such as this. Okay, you can have a memory card such as this. These are these. Okay, now this specific memory card right here has pictures on it of a quinceañera that I shot. Okay, now I shot a quinceañera on this memory card, and it shit out on me in the middle of the quinceañera. The thing shit out. I haven't been able to get the pictures out of here, and that sucks. That sucks real bad to have to tell your client that the pictures are. I took it to all kinds of places. I took it to places that are supposed to be able to do it. Can't do it. No one can get it out. Never seen a problem like it before. Sucks. Okay. That's also one of the reasons I don't get 8 gigabyte memory cards anymore, or 16 or 32, because if you have all that memory on here and it fails on you, you have all your eggs in one basket, and you just drop that basket. Okay, and that sucks. Okay, it sucked when I did this. It sucked real bad. Now I shoot on 4 gig cards. Okay, which you use your 4 gig cards, and these are 2 different kinds of cards as well. Okay, I have 2 different cameras. Anyhow, with 4 gig cards, it's the perfect amount that you can archive your pictures as soon as you get them, and it's very important to archive your pictures. Okay, you can do that with any size card, but if a 4 gig card fails, only 4 gigs of information, up to 4 gigs of information have failed. If you have a 32 gig card and you've been shooting for days and you're out, on a trek and you're shooting for days and days and days and days and days, and that card fails on you or gets lost or anything, all your information's gone. If you're shooting on 4 gig cards, every time that 4 gigs is done, you can drop it into your computer and immediately burn it to a DVD which holds 4 gigs of information. DVD burn, DVD burn, DVD burn. You should burn all your images raw, your raw images or your JPEGs, whether they're raw or JPEG. I call them raw. You haven't worked with them at all, okay? So if you have all 4 gigs worth of JPEGs on your card, drop it into your computer, put it onto a disk, and that's your unmanipulated pictures, okay? And they go away in a file, okay? You mark them, and you archive them, you mark them, and I just take a computer screenshot of my computer, what it looks like on my computer, and there it is. There's the folder, there's the name of the folder, and I know that that's where my pictures are. Now they're in 2 places. They're on a disk, and they're on my computer. If my computer fails, I have them on the disk. If the disk falls and breaks or anything, I have them on the computer. When you're done with them, you re-archive them as a completed version, and like I have this right here. This is my friend Kalisha West winning her championship in boxing. Okay, now I put them all on the disc. I put them all on the disc, and you can put them on 2 discs. If you want to be really safe, you can put them on 2 discs and save 1 set of your images. If you have very important pictures and you cannot do without them, you can archive one, archive another, store them in 2 different locations in case your home burns down. You have another location, a physical location where you have your pictures on it. There's also there's websites that'll host. It's off-site hard drives. And you can upload your information to it. It costs a certain amount of money, and you have these archived areas with your pictures on it. Okay, you can get a hard drive such as this and bring it to your home, and you get your hard drive, and it's a terabyte or 2 terabytes or whatever, and you start loading your pictures up on there. The bad thing about a hard drive is they crash. And with these devices, with these hard drives, there's spinning components in it. And with your computer, there's spinning components in it. And what happens is it's not a matter of if it's going to break down, it's a matter of when, okay? Don't think that these things are good. This hard drive right here, fucked. It's broken. It broke down on me. If the manufacturer of it can back up its product and give me a new one, I'd be happy. And I'd tell you what model it was, and I'd tell you to go buy it. But As of now, it's broken, all right? I can't get it fixed, and I don't like to talk bad about anyone, so I won't even say their name. But the thing is that on there, there's all these pictures that I thankfully have archived them onto DVDs. So I have all these DVDs. There may be a few files on there that I didn't, though. And that sucks. You know, that sucks that there's some on there. I didn't expect it to break down immediately, you know, from one day to the next. It's working one day, it's not working the next day. And whatever you haven't archived is gone. And that's sad. So I just want to let you know that, you know, digital pictures do not exist until you print them, until you archive them, until you know that they're there forever. And, you know, that's another thing, is that prints are prints. Photography is about the print. To me, photography is about the print in the end. And, you know, whether it's a big print or a little print or 4x6 or an album full of prints, you know, that's where it looks its best, and you can feel it, and you can touch it, you can smell it. I'm sure you can taste it, but, you know, not going to taste very good. But that's the thing, is that, you know, that they're not pictures until they're pictures. They're just theories. They're figments of your imagination, figments of your computer's imagination. And if your computer decides to lose its freaking memory, or you lose your card, or in any way, if they're gone, they're gone. You know. And back in the day, you know, people had, you know, negatives, and the negatives can always be made into more prints. And I guess that's what your digital pictures can be thought of as your negatives that you print from. But negatives don't just vanish. They don't just disappear. You know, and you know, prints don't just vanish. You know, they're in here. The pictures are in here. Someone might be able to get them out. But until then, I can say, hey, I took all these pictures of your special day, and guess what happened to them? I don't even know, and that sucks. It just sucks real bad. So, you know, archive your digital images, print the ones that you love, archive everything. I don't erase anything. I always hold on to everything, but, you know, archive, print, and, you know, enjoy your photography in the way that the old school way, man, in a print. So print your pictures. And archive them and save them, because they'll be gone. They'll be gone. If you put them on a hard drive, that hard drive is gonna fail. I mean, think 10 years from now, 20 years from now. You think your hard drives last you 20 years? I don't think so, partner. So, you know, pictures are forever, and they should be. And, you know, you got to print them, you got to archive them, and you got to, you know, you got to take care of them. So, I hope you learned a little bit of something today. And I didn't mean to be so hard on you, but you know, I love photography, and that's just something that I've wanted to ramble for a long time. So. Peace out. I love you. Buy my DVDs, player. I mean it. All right. Peace.